Oh, fuck. What's wrong with Chroma Cam? Oh, fuck. What's wrong with... Good morning, Dragon.
Morning.
How's things today?
Things are boring. We're still on lockdowns.
Yeah. Like full lockdown. What are the circumstances you're allowed to leave under?
But there are talks of full nationwide lockdown. And as a result, people are hoarding food and supplies.
Yeah, like they do. That's fun. I don't think we're there yet. Oh. That's interesting. I didn't realize that had happened. Oh, am I technically... No, I'm streaming. Must just be the wrong... Cancel. Yeah, I want to cancel setup. Fuck off. Cancel. Okay, so why isn't that working? Maybe I'm the janky one. I don't know.
That's okay. I think you're doing pretty well for a guy your age.
Well, I appreciate
No,
it.
seriously. No, seriously. You could have decided to just run a simple podcast, but you decided to run a whole D&D arena. That's ambitious, but you're pulling it off very well.
So far, so good. We'll see. I actually, the one big contract I'm on, I think is going to wrap in May. That's when that company's fiscal year closes out. And I think I'm going to try it full time for a couple months, open up some more time slots, see what we can do. Maybe do some story content as well. So,
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes. I just need to... Viewership's been moving in the right direction, just not very quickly. So hopefully that'll continue to grow. I see Sky Guy out there. I see Sopo bouncing around somewhere, but I don't hear him talking yet.
He's not in the Discord.
Yeah. I will. All right. Well, you might be soloing.
That's okay. I can handle it.
Air Death's not afraid of the spotlight.
No, Erdat's not afraid of, well, death. His soul is already his soul is already how to put claimed by Rakdos, so he knows where he's headed. If he dies in the mortal realm, he'll only get strong.
What's the fucking worst that could happen, right? Let's see here. So let's get you some monsters and some conditions. And conditions first. Knight. And Chaos Sorceress Lena. And well, I'll put up. See what happens. Maybe an easy, easy trip to the standard arena for you today.
We'll see.
Poll. What's this thing? And reset. All right. Polls up. $1,681. That's not bad. Level 9. All right, I know the monsters. Give it a minute to see if anybody else has any input on Arena, and then we'll get going. Sopo's trying to put you in the water, but we're going to standard. Oh, and there's still fog over here. Fuck. Back. Back. There we go. Standard. I'll have those monsters loaded in just a second, and we'll begin our introductions. Ooh. That's weird. Okay. See if it works when I pop it out. Yeah, there we go. Of course. Okay, so I already got that. Everything's correct. There we go. And for this one, I will need to just roll it manually. That is +1. Perfect. Nice and slow. Wouldn't want to get out there too fast. All right. Give us an initiative and tell us about Air Death.
Yes. So Air Death is an elf, half elf, of wooden descent. He is part of the Rakdos cultists that have made their way over to the arena. He's the youngest member, and he worships essentially Rakdos, which is a demon. He's a fairly tall elf, about 6'2", a little on the lighter side, 180 pounds. and he possesses red eyes and black hair and fairly white skin with red markings or scars, if you will, um, gained from his many battles and almost as a tribute to Rakdos himself. He wears fairly, um, uh, how do I put it, diminished garbs, so very subdued, dark colors, black, dark red, dark purple, and he always likes to do a little trick every time he comes to the arena. This time he's gonna try and well, he's not gonna try. He's gonna do it. He's gonna um, get all the crowd's attention. Once he's sure that everyone's eyes is on him, he's gonna like hold up a finger to give them like "give me a second" gesture, and then reach into his voluminous sleeves and start pulling something out. And eventually, he'll pull out a great sword that's as black as the night itself, and has red arcane ruins on it that glow in the night sky. And yeah, he's gonna roll a performance check, I suppose.
See what you got. Holy fuck. That's a pretty good performance check. So what I'm gonna
He's been working on his routine.
So what I'm gonna say is like you're looking badass as shit, and then there's this whoomp in the sands behind you.
Okay.
And the
He
crowd
looks in the direction of that noise. Oh, okay. Oh damn.
Yeah, Rakdos pops into existence right there. Most of the fans around him are burnt to death instantaneously, right? And
Yeah, that's fine.
he hops. Yeah, you don't give a shit. Neither does he. I think if you were to be looking at Voivod's face, there'd be like a moment of surprise and discomfort. Nobody likes another super evil being popping up in the middle of their super evil plot. But it's happened before, so he tries to brush it off and look normal. So what's so good about Rakdos?
What about
I
Rakdos?
said what's so good about bad. What's so desirable to you about everyone knowing the glory of Rakdos?
Well, let me pull him up real quick because there's actually stats for him. There you go. He's huge sized. He's a fiend. Definitely demon. Yeah, he has the big horns and whatnot. I suppose what he shares more or less with Rakdos is his love of cruel enjoyment. He loves like unlike other demons who just love killing for the sake of killing. It's kind of boring, if you're gonna kill, if you're gonna plunder, if you're gonna pillage, if you're gonna destroy, do it fashionably, do it in a big spectacle, make a big performance out of it. And that's what he loves, and that's what he shares with Rakdos.
Yeah.
He loves killing, he loves doing it in a very performantic way, essentially. So, and he loves captivating people around him into that performance. Like, yes, watch as I, kill this person, witness. So yeah.
Yeah, Rakdos hops a seat, sort of burns a butt print into the stands, and
Nice.
Waves to the vendor to get some crispy bits brought over. Says, "Show me what you got,
Nice.
kid. Show me what you fucking got."
All right. Okay, he is.
And there's a stat
pressure is
block
on.
there's a stat block for Rakdos in Ravnica.
I will. Yes, Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica is the book. I will just put it here. There it is. There.
Cool. Yeah, I might just
He's
have
a
to.
CR24.
I might just have to pick it up for, because Rakdos could make an appearance in the arena, no problem.
Yeah, I mean he's CR24, so He's fairly balanced, I think, for CR24. Even his weapon, his main weapon, I love it, is called the Curtain Call Scythe. Not just any scythe, it's the Curtain Call. You gotta have style. This guy has style. That's what separates him from all the other run-of-the-mill demons.
Not just a murder machine. He's a stylish murder machine.
No, he's a very stylish murder machine. Like, even Lucifer wishes he was this stylish.
All right. So, and I think with that, you're pretty pumped, and that's why you're getting off the starting block so fast. But it's you first. You hear something moving on the other side of the arena behind the wall, but you don't know what it is yet.
He is going to consume a potion of speed as an action, and he is going to move up, let's see, 35. I'm just going to move, hold on. Just moving this way. So 35. What's double of 35? Is it 70? Yeah, it's 70.
That's
so
correct.
35 more to here as his move speed, and he will. He only has his haste action, which he cannot use to do anything. He cannot use it to take the dash. Not the dash. Sorry, the. No, he won't use it to take the dash action. He actually will just stay there. Yeah, that is his turn.
All right. Yep, you don't get a peek of anything from there. But they're not shy boys. They'll be out in just a moment.
No, it's okay.
Let's see here. Speaking of which, who's next? This guy. 5, 10, 15. So this nasty boy steps out from around the corner. Big empty suit of armor with a red glow inside.
Nice.
And that took him 15 to do. What's he got left? Let's see here. Oh, he can fly. 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 I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but it's nice to know I can do it. Let's see here. Yeah, he's just going to stride on up to you.
Okay.
Rather unconcerned. Okay. Second friend pops out from behind the wall. And he is going to class Cloud Kill.
Okay. What's the save?
You gonna post it up? Roll 20. I see you. Constitution, DC 11. Yeah, I sort of figured that's what I would see. And let me draw that cloud. Uh, 20-foot sphere. That's 25. 20 feet, so small. And I think that's his turn. All right. And it is Air Death's turn.
Okay. He is gonna make his way out of the cloud. In a timely fashion, he's gonna use a move action to get up to this guy because he took the first offensive action against him, and he'll walk up to him and nicely curse him with his Hexblade's curse, and make a few attacks against him.
All right, cursed.
That might miss.
That, ooh, let's see here. Sure does.
Okay, second attack.
Whoa.
That also might miss.
These aren't air death rolls. What's going on?
No, first one was a 4, second one was a 5. We're getting better though, but very slow increments. Third.
There you
That's
go.
better.
And 27 damage. All right. Anything else from air death?
Nope, that is his turn.
All right. Helmed horror. So I could get over to here. Oh, and it should have been half as much damage on that. On that save. So,
half as much. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, roll the damage.
So it should have been 14.
Okay, taken.
And that's worth it. So I'm going to bump over here with my Helm Tour, and I'm going to attempt to grapple you.
Okay.
And that's a +4. So, it may work out for me. It may not, but we'll see. Oh.
Hey, you grappled me.
All right. And so I've got 30 fly. I've used 10 to get over here, so I'm going to use my remaining 20. 1, 2, 3, 4 to drag you back into the cloud.
Okay.
And I don't think that triggers the effect again, but it will, of course, when your turn starts. First time or starts turn.
Yes. Yes.
Mezzaloth. How does Mezzaloth do? Mezzaloth, while, ooh, is that con? Shit, that is con. Okay. So, I may have just dragged you back into nothing. If that's the case, I won't wreck on it. It was 23 damage. Half of 23 would be round down 11, right? So I need to beat a DC 11. Con save.
Yes.
Please. And thank you. And I'll stop rolling to myself, because that's rude.
Okay.
I don't agree with that in the workplace. All right. And I need another save from you. And another cloud kill roll.
Okay.
All right. 30 damage.
So 15. You said the DC was 11, right?
Yeah, the DC is 11. It's nice and low. All right.
Taken.
Your turn.
Okay. Well, that's fine. He's still cursed. Since he is grappled by this particular personage, can he use his haste action to ungrapple him?
Haste action. Let me see. Hold on just a second. I have to say, this is the first time I've tried to make two monsters work together like this that's actually played out the way I wanted it to.
Yeah.
It's pretty exciting. Let's see here. Action can only be used to attack, dash, disengage, or use an object, or hide. So no.
Okay, so he has to use his action, I suppose, which he will, to attempt to ungrapple him.
All right. And I think I had a +4. You slip from my grasp. Disappointing.
Okay. Right. He is going to take the ungrappled out, and he is going to move back to his original prey, which was this guy, and attack him once with his haste action. And that misses.
Woof. Yeah, it's all that poison gas in your lungs.
Yep. And that's his turn. Well, actually, he still has his bonus action, so he is going to use his bonus action to cast Hex on this guy, and he is going to give him a disadvantage on his con checks
Nice.
for a very good reason.
See? That comes in handy sometimes. Let's see here. What's buzzing at me? All right. So that's Airdeath's turn. Helmed Horror. It's going to bump back over 20 feet. And so this cloud, well, he wouldn't know. Honestly, this is just fun, so I'm going to try it again.
Sure.
It's probably not the most, yeah, no, that's, you're going to beat that. Yep. Yeah, the Helm Tor lunges in like a suit of armor ghost in Scooby-Doo trying to wrap its arms around you, and you just do a sick backflip out of it. And what I was saying he wouldn't know is that this bumps over by 10 feet, so he probably couldn't even gotten you back into it with his movement, but I try not to do things the monsters wouldn't know. Let's see.
Take a look at their int scores, and you'll know how they'll act.
Yeah, I think this guy's particularly dumb.
Nice.
Hey, he's of average intelligence, which is, bad for D&D, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad for anywhere, I guess, but
Yeah.
This guy, wow, this guy's wicked dumb. This guy's rocking a -2.
Ooh. Man, I'm guessing he's. Wow, that's interesting for a caster. Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect. I think he's supposed to be a little stink bug, maybe. I think that's the trying to.
Maybe.
Muddle.
Usually they're not casters. They're more just spell-like abilities.
Yeah.
It's like, I can do this. I don't know how. I can just do it.
Yeah, it is innate spellcasting, so that fits the
Yeah.
model. And you've kicked the shit out of this guy, and I need some time to think, so he's going to teleport out of here.
Okay.
Leave you with his Helm Tor friend who he doesn't give two shits about.
Nice.
And it's back to you, Air Death. When you turn around to look at the Helm Tor, you can see Rakdos munching away on some arena crispy bits. The paper container therein is burning in his hands while he eats them, and he's nodding approvingly so far.
Cool. He is going to move his hex from this person to the Helm Tor. Actually, you know what? Hold on. No, it's not going to do that. He can reach this guy. This guy will get an attack of opportunity. So go ahead.
Okay, attack of opportunity. My Helm Tor hasn't swung his sword once. Big two-handed slash. That +4. It's probably not going to hit you. Nope.
Nope.
That's why I was wrestling with you.
He is going to move like so. 30. Move up to this person. Almost as fast as he teleports. Whereas he just kind of disappears and reappears, he's a blur in the wind. And he is going to attack him once more. This time, 3 times. Hopefully, he can get him. That's a miss.
Yep. That's not.
That's a hit.
Oh, hey. Mystery Entertainer's up there. How's it going? 23. Ooh, hold on just a second. That first one wasn't enough to kill him, but the second one is.
Okay. Also, real quick, I believe this Helmed Horror, because did it start its turn in my square? No, it didn't. It hasn't started its turn. Okay, never mind. Okay, cool. Well, time to uneven the odds with my friend. I was gonna say, if this fight dragged on with these two, well, actually, that it was always going to be uneven because, well, one has to die. But anyways, I will roll initiative for this guy.
All right. You don't trust me to roll initiative anymore?
Not this particular. Next.
So
Next time.
this rather dumb Mezzaloth, as we've established, teleported away. Right, his back was to you. He was sort of staring over at Rakdos, and right as he turns around, you appear behind him and dismember him neatly.
Essentially, yes. Yeah, basically, it would have heard a "Where do you think you're going?" And before he could even turn around, it would have felt one stab through its throat, and then another one through its heart.
It didn't even get to see you, huh?
It did not. It just heard the dreadful voice. And it would have fallen on its back, and Eredith would have sort of bent down to just kind of savor its eyes diminishing from death before he would have booped the nose, and once he took his finger away, he would have drawn out his friend essentially from the carcass.
I guess he has a little bit of a snoot. You'd sort of more be tapping him between the eyeballs.
Pretty much, and yes. Yep. So I will. Yeah, so he rolled miserably, but that's fine.
Cloud of poison dispels.
Yep, he's slow today. Phil, as we established his name, is slow today.
Phil Spector, yep.
Yep, Phil Spector is a little slow today, but he'll get the job.
See, I know I'm making a joke when I call it Phil Spector, but I can't remember. Is Phil Spector a producer? Like a music producer? Should know the jokes I'm making, right?
No.
American record producer.
Okay. Never ever heard of him before, so
it's a this continent joke. My apologies. Oh, he killed his wife. That's perfect. I'm glad he's bound to your will now. Piece of shit.
That's dark. Anyways, he would have used his immediate action to curse this guy.
All right.
So yeah, that would have been his turn. Actually, hold on, let me see. So on his turn, he used his move action to move up, make 3 attacks, hit, crit, and kill. Still has his bonus action left. How much movement did he use? 55. I don't think he has enough. 15, only 15. So he's just gonna move a bit towards this guy. That's all. He has a feat that lets him make an attack as a bonus action if he downs a person or rolls a critical hit, but that he doesn't have enough space to move up, so it's okay. It's all good.
All right. Helmed Horror has no regard for his dead companion. And he's just going to march right up to you and start swinging sword.
Okay.
Let's see here. Unless I look at his... He's got nothing better he can do, really. Oh man, I love the wording on this. But that's not important. Right now I need to make 2 longsword attacks. Oh. I'm not at +4 to hit, I'm at +6 to hit. Son of a bitch. That makes a little bit of a difference. 18's not going to do it, right? And
Nope.
oh, you conveniently have the 25 there for me, so I'm not doing shit. Just waving a big piece of metal around your head.
Yes.
All right. Mesoloth continues to ooze its lifeblood out as Phil Spector rises from it, and it's the Spectre's turn.
Okay. Phil is going to move up, float up, and he is going to attack the Helmed Horror and try to drain some life. 16 does not hit, most likely.
16's not going to do it against a walking suit of plate. Yeah.
Nope. Nope. All right, cool. That's his turn.
All right. That makes it Airdeath's turn.
Okay. As a bonus action, he is going to hex him or move his hex to this guy, and he's going to give him disadvantage with his con checks as well, and he's going to go to town on him. That's a miss. That's a hit.
That's it.
That's a miss.
So 31 damage.
Yep.
And is your weapon magic?
Yes, my weapon is actually a +2 silver weapon.
I figured. But, you know, a boy can hope.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see here. Force all right. And Helmed Horror's turn.
Yep. On its turn, the red mist of blood around Airdeath attacks him for that much.
All right. Wow, that's gone up a little bit.
Yes, it scales with his proficiency bonus, which just bumped up.
All right. Swing some sword. Go for some hits. That's not going to do it. Come on, buddy. Give me something to work with. Nope. The camera does an extreme close-up on the Helmed Horror, and we go into a flashback of him remembering the good old days when there was a poison cloud to drag you into. And Mesoloth is dead, and it's Spectre's turn.
Okay, Phil is going to try and pierce this guy's armor once. I think that's a hit.
That's more like it. Mm-hmm. Target must see in DC 10 consultation throw. Oh.
So he has disadvantage on that.
I am immune
Unless
to
he has...
I'm immune to
is
necrotic
he immune
damage.
to necrotic? Okay, well, in that case... so, it's funny. Phil is... Let me see. Yeah, he's not the brightest either. He's actually on par with this guy. So, he basically finds a chink in this guy's armor, reaches in, and thinks he's grabbed hold of something and pulls it out, opens his fist to find thin air in it. He looks very confused. So, yes.
Usually that gets you a fistful of energy.
Yeah, fistful of necrotic spiritual energy, but in this case, nada. He's going to have to take different actions.
All right, Airdeath.
Okay, he is going to continue swinging on the sky.
All right. Jesus. Hey, why don't you try hitting him a little bit more?
Uh,
Fucking.
it does well. One thing about when you're cursed as a Hexblades target is the crit range gets better. So you crit on a 19 rather than a 20.
Oh, do you have increased crit range?
Yes,
Oh,
because of
that
the
explains
curse.
it. Because you got a 10% chance now, not a 5% chance. So that's a big difference.
Yes, that is.
All right. Let's see here. So yeah, no, he's fucking dead. I mean, he wasn't alive, but
Yeah,
now he's not operational anymore. I guess you'd say.
yeah, pretty much.
And
Yeah, Erida basically looks to Phil and is like, ah, finally met your match, yeah? Okay. I show you. He pats him on the shoulder. It says, you need to thrust here. And as he thrusts right through the piece connecting the helm and the breastplate, and then sweep right here. Whoosh, and he sweeps between the breastplate and the leg piece, and the whole thing collapses in three pieces. And there you go. One full set of plates ready for wearing. And Phil just kind of looks at him. If he had eyebrows, he would have had them raised. Um, he merely just swings his chain over his shoulder, shakes his head, and starts walking away. Like, I'm done with this.
it's like I don't need your bullshit.
They have a platonic relationship.
See, that's 2,900 experience in pot, and I'll see about your winnings. 5e tools. And then I've got mystery bumping in just a minute. And let's see, loot generator. Ooh, you rolled well. 1,500 gold pieces.
Okay. He is going to happily, graciously take that.
So, what do you call it? Shit, why didn't that work? Oh.
Now, if it is possible, he will take the helm of the helmed horror and the head of the Mazar, whatever
Mezzaloth.
that thing, Mezzaloth, yes. And he's gonna take them right up to Rakdos and place them at his feet and yell out with absolutely no shame and all the pride, "A sacrifice for my one and only, Rakdos the Almighty."
So, this lady next to Rakdos has probably sidled up a little bit closer than she should. He gives a deep laugh, rips one of her hands off, and forms it into a thumbs up, and sets it down in front of you.
Nice.
She screams with her bloody stump. Voivod's leaning over to the Jumbotron and he's like, I'm supposed to be the one killing the contestants, not Rakdos. This is not what you do in someone else's house, Rakdos.
Oh man, this is wonderful, just wonderful. He takes said arm and raises. He takes said arm and how do I put it? He basically creates a hole behind each of the helm and head, and runs the arm through them and holds three of these pieces up, balancing the two head and the helm to the side. So the stump of the arm and the towards the hand, and he's like holding it at the elbow, and he raises it to the heavens, and yells out, "Now that is entertainment!"
And on that note, we fade to black. I have the poll for the next arena up and running.
Yep. Voiv, I will be skipping the next battle because I have to go eat dinner. But I'll be back for the next one. I think you have someone waiting, though.
Charlatans turn to solo. Yep.
Yep.
Are we
Go ahead, man.
are we rocking level 8 at this point?
Level 8.
9.
9.
9, actually.
9, yes.
Jeepers.
Thanks, Dragon.
Well,
someone's keeping it.
I'm
keeping track of
dramatically
shit.
unprepared.
That's fine. We can shoot the shit for a while you fix that. What's going on in Canada today?
A late wake up and a whole lot of very quiet everywhere. I assume it's the same down there.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I rousted the kids out of bed because we're all going to keep treating days like they're weekdays, even if there's nothing to go do, really.
Yeah, keeping the same routine is key to some degree.
Yeah, otherwise
Getting
we'll all
out
end up
of-
sleeping on the couch all day long, which sounds delightful.
Getting out of track pants is an important first step.
Okay, fuck that. I'm still in the track pants.
Okay, I guess if I'm going to solo, fear would be helpful.
Yeah. What was I going to say? It looks like Mobile Oak and Sopo want you to visit the strip club, which seems appropriate.
Always.
We'll flavor this battle as a visit to the strip club gone wrong.
Just 1 second.
Ooh, are you going to be, are you still, what's her name? Contessa?
I am here.
I mean, are you still that character?
Sorry, am I still what?
Are you still Contessa de la Via Majora?
Oh, of course I am.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Would Tessa be performing in a strip club? Obviously not a strip tease, but, you know, a drag
She'd be hosting.
show. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll be starting you out on the main stage, and she'll go wrong from there.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, Tessa's sex positive even for the straights.
I mean, there's really nothing straight about the arena strip club. There's a beholder and a mind flayer prominently displayed, and as far as I know, neither of those has a gender. So it's all just rubbing tentacles against other tentacles against other things.
Okay, the multi-class has officially begun.
Faerun broadens the term pansexual out to a whole new meaning.
To literally pan.
To literally just everything. As long as it has enough intelligence to consent, we're good.
Okay, we're on 7. I'm getting close here.
Community arena. I am bringing up the map. Probably left it a mess last time because that's what I like to do. Not clean up. Did I clean it? I fucking cleaned this map, or maybe it's entirely possible when he went through and cleaned up. She's better at cleaning than I am.
Oh, I've always wanted Dimension Door.
I mean, who hasn't?
The person whose home I'm staying in was startled awake by my sudden talking on Twitch.
Rude.
Yeah, it was rude of me.
Are you sheltering in place there? Is that the?
Yeah, we're pretty holed up here. Well, just as bonus fun, I went through a divorce in the midst of all of this pandemic.
Dude, I'm sorry. That sucks.
Hey, life continues.
Yeah. I mean, even if it happened on good terms, which knock on wood it did, that's still a
Yeah, it was not mutual, though it was amicable.
that's good. Even so.
It could have happened. It could have happened though, not in the midst of a global pandemic, but
Yeah,
here we
you know.
are.
I mean, viruses are notoriously rude. And you just have to accept the fact that, they don't really understand what they're doing. To back? Is that
Okay.
going to work?
There's 8.
Oh, we're up to 9 whole viewers. Who we got out there? See, Mobile, Sopo, Shahir, Sky Guy. Switching computers back in a few. No worries, Mobile. I just appreciate the eyeballs. Do you just have more friends than I do? Is that how you had so many eyeballs on your first stream? I was impressed.
Who?
You.
Oh, I don't know what happened. But I tried it again and it didn't work. So whatever I did, I didn't learn from.
Was that a Saturday night? It might have been a Saturday night thing.
It might have been. I'm going to try again here soon. We've just started live streaming, going from level 0 in WoW. It didn't work the first 2 times, but it's a timing thing. And plus, I think once you're in the bottom part of the Twitch viewers, you're just in a sea of 2 viewers. So.
Yeah.
Our other stream did quite a bit better, but I can't talk about that here.
Is that a not safe for Twitch stream?
Yeah.
Holy bing bong. Well.
Thanks for noticing.
No thanks, but I'm glad other people enjoyed it.
I just love the words "holy bing bong." I'm gonna.
So what happened was, we have this little 3.5 pound dog, and he's a good boy, but he shits everywhere, and it's really hard. He hates going outside because he weighs 3.5 pounds. It's cold out there, so he'll sneak off and poop when you're not looking because he doesn't want to go. So I started calling him a ding dong, and then I realized maybe I shouldn't call him a ding dong in front of my girls, because they were like, you're calling him a dick, and so I switched over to bing bong, and now that's become a standard part of my. But apparently, you still interpreted that as dick. So, what can you do?
Frankly, that's just going to be my new greeting whenever I enter a room.
Holy bing bong.
Holy bing bong.
Yeah, you have to do it probably with pelvic thrust.
It really drives them insane.
Yeah, or like the the Degeneration X. Is that a contemporaneous enough reference? I wasn't watching WWE really when that was happening, but
My wrestling days are the Papa Shango versus Ultimate Warrior days.
What? There you go. I fucking miss Ultimate Warrior. He was my boy. And it took so little effort for that costume. I mean, he just had some like a domino mask face paint and some shit tied around his biceps.
Shoot.
Did you break it?
Yeah, because every time I multi-class leveled, I apparently gained a bard level too. So I'm at level 11 now.
No, okay, no.
So let me unroll that.
Killer whale. Oh man, I'm gonna have to re-roll that. Yeah, it keeps throwing killer whale at me, which is fun, but it's not gonna work in the strip club. Do I have some restriction on right now?
Though I have to say that is terrifying.
Killer whale in a strip club.
Killer whale in a strip club.
It's a real bad scene for sure. It's going to get real smelly. Okay. That'll do. I know your monsters. Hey, Zane Atlas. How you doing today? Thanks for coming out.
If any human out there knows how to remove levels, it would be exceedingly handy.
Oh, I do not. King Draconian 777 I see floating around out there.
I'll just remove the second subclass. Let's go straight bard, straight up the tree.
Yeah, not exactly straight, but still bard.
The bard. Die bard, die.
We're having a minor technical issue with the character sheet, and then we're going to get Tessa into the arena solo in the Coliseum Strip Club, the Hell Dimension. Oh, what's this? Go away. So I'll paint the scene just a little bit while we're waiting on that. This is the Hell Dimension. It's got it's interesting because it has that shitty glow-in-the-dark carpet that glows in the black lights, right, with the starbursts. But there's no visible source of black light in here, but it's still glowing. I've got an Etten in the center of the main stage. It's dancing. The two heads are making out with each other a little bit. That's okay. They're not really related. This Mind Flayer over here is doing suggestive things with its tentacles. Down here, I've got a couple goblins shaking it. I can't remember who's over here. Is that the Changeling? Someone in the crowd, tell me what the Changeling is dancing as right now. That's important. We need to know. Last but not least, a Hobgoblin and Void, the Master of the Arena, is shaking his bacon over here. That's me. And the Mushroom Doorman is busy making sure nobody undesirable gets in. While you're doing that, I can load up some monsters. So kind of new to D&D, Zane Atlas. Well, if you want to come play with us sometime, we're in the middle of the season roughly, so we're at level 8, which might be a tricky place for you to start out at. But we do loop back, so we go 1 to 20, one day of the week at 20 plus an epic boon. And then we start over, rinse and repeat. And I'm still sort of grinding through the rules to keep it interesting, time after time. But I think it's coming along. Oh.
Okay, I think I can do this.
Think you're ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to throw down my monsters still. It helps if I can spell their names correctly. I like to do that thing where I know I don't know how to spell it, but I'm going to go past the first 3 letters that I do know anyways, because I'm an idiot. Okay, and of course Roll20 is not going to let me. Zane Atlas, you mostly a player, mostly a GM. Boot, boot, boot. Booty, boot, boot, boot. Okay, I'm going to have to refresh Roll20 because it's not letting me drop tokens. Oh, and I need to start up the strip club music. So let's diminish the crowd noise a little bit. There we go. Now I was asking you, are you mostly a player or mostly a GM, or what do you do in D&D? And let's see if it'll let me drop token.
So I'm on stage, I assume then.
Yeah, go ahead and drop yourself on stage.
Okay, I'm there. I'm so gonna die. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, well, I selected all mind flayers, so you're going to die and it's going to be a short match.
That's how I've died every season.
Nope, no mind flayers. I think there's a hard no mind flayers when a character's soloing rule. I haven't written that down yet, but I should. 'Cause that's just dirty. Although this thing is going to be a problem for you, I think. What's the other thing? Got that. Yay, one character sheet works. Let's see if the other one can do it for me. Oh, boy, that thing's creepy as shit. That's perfect for the strip club. Alright, and I can get these both on the GM layer.
Yeah, essentially what happened on the stream on my day was a bunch of children streamed into my room and started saying nonsense. So I don't know if that's exactly the audience you're trying to get together.
You know, I'll take anybody. As long as parents don't mind me doing nasty curses about monster sex, then everything's gonna be okay. They're going to learn about monster sex one way or the other. Mystery, it might as well be with me. It's a safe place.
If you don't teach your children about monster sex, their friends will.
Yeah, that's pretty much true. They're going to get all the wrong ideas about monster sex. They're going to watch a bunch of monster porn and, you know, just get the wrong ideas about choking and all that stuff. So, you know, that's not great. There have been no fireballs yet, Mobile Oak. Which reminds me, I didn't roll conditions, which I should have done first, and I apologize heartily for, but, you know, well, if they're bad, I'll veto them. Oh, and I need to pop out my chat box. Carl, you called it. Alright, so that means I need to grab me and put me in the initiative track, too. It is daytime, which has next to no effect. Add turn.
Daytime in the strip club.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. It does make it kind of sad. Zane Atlas, thank you so much for the follow. Most be a player for me if I could, but I could find a DM, and with everything going on, we are thinking of taking things online, so I'm mostly just watching streams to kind of understand. Oh, yeah. It is Roll20. Roll20 is your online friend. Why can't I give my my token a turn here? Yeah, you can check out Geist of Age. Let's see here. Geist of Age is good peeps. Oh, I can't add turn. Can I add turn for something else? Maybe if I change layers. No, it totally won't let me. Huh. Okay, well, I'll just drop this guy in here and add turn on him. All right, and as would be expected. Oh, my Lady Shane, thanks for the follow as well. So we're going to get started. I'll be a little bit less chatty while we're rolling, but I'll still try and keep an eye on the chat. Oh, Tess is here at the back of the stage. So we're going to give her a minute to do her thing on stage. What would that look like, Mystery?
Just 1 second. I'm going to roll for it.
Sure. Wow. Now that's drag MCing right there.
Yeah, I mean, she's twirling, she's whirling. There's sequined capes and cloaks that are just flying off. She's enthralled people with like magical sparks that are crackling around her. Her voice sounds like Judy Garland, and her face looks like Blondie in the 80s.
Wow. Okay. That's good, because as long as her face doesn't look like Judy Garland, because that shit creeps me out.
Like a sad cartoon character?
Yeah, I don't... Judy Garland, I think we've covered this. Judy Garland and Liza Minnelli drag are the two forms of drag that deeply creep me out. Everything else, sure, fine. But those two, man, woof. I don't know. I just want to hide under something until it goes away. Let's see here. So she's crushing it. The dancers start to dance harder, and then suddenly all the patrons just are teleported out. Tiefling sorcerer, they're not sure about which. Solid choices. Yes, definitely solid choices. So right now, all that Tessa knows is that everybody has teleported out, which is a good sign that shit's about to pop off. Voivod, she looks over at Voivod twerking in the cage over here, and he gives her a wink. Oop, and I think I bumped him back to the GM overlay. Token layer. There he is. That's probably why I couldn't have a turn on him. All right, and it is Tessa's turn.
Okay, so I can walk on this crazy star-filled floor, right?
Yep.
And we've got a bugbear, a mind flayer, and something in a cage. And that.
Yep. All those things are friendly, though.
Okay. So do I perceive any sort of adversarial force anywhere?
You know something's about to pop off. You don't have a sense of direction.
Oh, okay.
If you wanted a perception check,
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Let's do that. Actually, I'm going to cast See Invisibility.
Yeah, you don't see anything invisible.
Okay, well that lasts for an hour anyway.
So that's
that might
convenient.
be handy in future. Yeah, I guess that I can't roll a perception check now because I've taken an action.
Would that be true?
I am back.
All right.
We're at a point where I could throw air death in if you guys want. Your call.
Save me, Daddy.
All right. Drop your token next to Tessa, and I will bump the monsters a little bit because I haven't.
Oh, it's right there. Okay, I was wondering where.
Let's see here for. Does this translate? Not quite. There we go. All right. All right, and we'll do it out of order for now, but Airdeath's turn.
It's okay. He's gonna consume a potion of speed, and then he is going to. Quick question: are all these monsters visible?
They are all visible. They are all in cages. If you'd been to here before, you would notice. You'd know that these are.
I have not.
Well, then maybe you don't know that these are performers.
Yes, please explain this particular arena.
This is the Coliseum Strip Club, and so everybody in a cage is a member of the staff, just doing their job and trying to get by.
Right. Okay.
The red frilly things are curtains that that act as doors to other rooms.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, in that case, yeah, drinks his potion of haste. He is going to simply do absolutely nothing after that. He's going to use the rest of his turn to ponder the real sex of his or the real gender of his partner, because he is very much confused.
Don't worry too much about it. You'll be fine.
He gives up after basically a turn.
All right, and as he's wasting his time trying to figure that out, let's see, are these what I think they are? Oh, no, they are not what I think they are. Heavy crossbow. Okay. Also, I need to do that. Oh, I'd already done it for the one. And their movement is 30. So you see the curtains over here push out, and let me bring them to the token layer. There we go.
It's these baby things that flashed up earlier.
Yep. Yeah, two weird baby-faced armored individuals sort of push their way through the curtain, and the baby head sort of twitch around and then look in your direction. And let's see here. What can these guys do movement-wise?
Oh, look, it's a land shark.
Everybody loves a land shark. But what's better than one land shark? Two land sharks. They come storming out. They push their way past the little baby face guys, and both roar. All right, and it is Airdeath's turn.
Okay. He is going to move. Do some moving. 35. Let's see. 45, 60, 65. There we go. He's going to move up to this land shark, and he is going to curse it for being the abomination that it is. He's like, in his mind, it's like, why can't you just be a shark? Why do you have to be this ugly ass cross between a shark and whatever the hell allows you to be on land? Like, come on. Anyways, he is going to strike it a few times.
So let's see here. Wow, that's a pretty good roll for him. He doesn't understand your words, of course, because he speaks no languages, but the tone is withering. And you see a single tear drip from one of his land sharky eyes.
Aww.
And 26 is going to be enough to break the AC of this thing, but 14 is not. So 31 damage.
And then third attack.
Yep, that'll do it. And another 33 damage. Yikes. All right. And it is.
That is his turn.
And before Tessa's turn, I've got 4 of them, 2 of you. That's a D6. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw shape. $25, $30, $35, $40. And make a circle. You have to zoom in a little bit. All right. One fireball is focused on Air Death, and the other
What in holy hell is this?
That's the power of Carl the Evoker. They get targeted one turn and they drop the next turn. So you got time to run.
Carl Winslow.
Keeps people on their toes. Plus, that second one is because of actual Carl in the audience paying for it. So, well, not paying for it exactly. You know what I mean. Stream points and all. Let's see here. So there's
Well, if I have my way, Carl will pay for it. He will pay for it dearly.
And it is Tessa's turn.
Okay. Tessa is going to run to the edge of the cages here. And then she's going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
No shit. I don't think I'm going to like that.
And it's a 30-foot square, so I should be able to get everyone who is currently standing by the curtain whilst avoiding my team.
Fuck. You're going to get my monsters all done. Load up.
That's the plan.
Let's see here. And Wisdom saving throw. Hey, guess what? I got a bunch of really wise creatures.
Well, their spell save DC is 17 now, so...
You know, my first Bulette, he made it. That's like nearly miraculous.
Wow.
The second one does not. So I'll give him a little zappy mark to indicate that he is zapped by your hypnotic pattern. Yeah, the floor already is a hypnotic pattern below. That is true, but this is a magical hypnotic pattern. That was Bulette's, and now Maragon, who, oh, hey, look. They've got one wisdom. That one fails, and I'll public roll the next one. Boop, 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 boop. No. Oh, boy.
Sweet.
Well, that's not my favorite.
That'll teach them to interrupt a floor show.
Maragon. Are you doing anything else, or is that it?
No, that's good.
All right. The Maragon, I think their turn's done, right? I can make a wisdom save at the end. You can see the wisdom saving throw and failed save. The creature becomes charmed for the durational charm. The creature is incapacitated. 0 movement speed. Spell ends. If any creature takes damage. Oh, okay. So I don't even get another save throw. I just eat damage. Okay. So the one Bulette isn't smart enough to run from fireballs anyways. And so it's going to take a bite at Deadly Elite. And my strength is 19. So I can't quite... Yeah, I can't quite do it. But my movement speed is...
Oh,
So-
by the way, is it the Bulette's turn?
Yes.
So at the beginning of the turn, it takes...
Yeah, give me my damage. Oh, that was less than usual. It's because I'm not cursed, right?
He's not hexed yet.
So this Bulette's going to step away from you, so you can take your opportunity
Okay.
attack.
He will.
Yeah, that's going to do it. And 27 Ah, shit. Well, there goes that plan. That Bulette's down.
Cool.
In his mind, he was thinking about how he was going to run away from you, turn around, jump on you, and try to pin you down in the fireballs, but, well...
Yeah, well, this thing tried to... So at the beginning of its turn, the blood mist around Air Death seeped into its nostrils and started to, like, make it all, you know, like, its head light and everything, and started messing with its respiratory systems, and then it tried to move away very haphazardly, and, yeah, he just sees it coming a mile away and simply thrusts his sword right upwards into its mouth, and it comes out kind of between its head, and he takes it out as this thing falls.
Nice.
As it falls, however, Phil, the Spectre,
Phil
rises from. Yep, Phil Spectre rises from its corpse and cracks his neck and uncoils his spike chain, ready to do.
I have a sneaking suspicion that this is going to be a really short round.
Quite easy. He might miss all his attacks. Who knows?
Charlatan and
Let's go ahead and reorder the initiative real quick.
Sure. All right. So up next. Oh wait, no, that was the Bulette's turn rather.
Yes.
Maragon went first, but the Maragon couldn't do it. There we go. Okay, I'm back on track. Now it's air death.
Okay. As immediate action, he will move the curse to this Bulette over here, who is currently incapacitated, and he will move up to it. Let's see, 10 feet, right here, and he will, as a bonus action, cast Hex on it, and give it disadvantage on con checks, and make his attacks at advantage.
Eep. Hit and hit and hit, and I don't even.
Oh, my bad. I have not been rolling hex damage. I'll just roll that quickly.
3126.
How did you know my measurements?
35 and then 7, and I mean, you basically put a Bulette through a blender right there.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, pretty much that's kind of what happened. He zoomed over there, and he drew from... Most people draw from their sheets to look cool. He draws from his sleeves to look even cooler. And he basically draws the sword from an ethereal space inside of his sleeve, and just cuts through the air 3 times in rapid succession. And as he sleeves his sword, this thing kind of just explodes in a shower of blood.
Nice.
And he is going to, again, as a immediate action that's free, he is going to move the curse to this guy. And he is actually going to, let's see, move over here, because he can. That's his turn. Actually, no, curse this guy. Curse this guy. Yep, this guy. That's his turn.
You know, this is going to be a nice little round where, you know, it was sort of like a Scream Queen situation with Tessa running around a lot while 2 weird monsters chased her, and this is not going. I shouldn't have let you in.
Oh yeah, it had nothing to do with my amazing crowd control. It was all wacky McStick.
Yeah, I mean, he did nice crowd control too. But, you know, speaking of crowd control, 2 fireballs explode. This may go badly for Phil Spector.
He resists most damage.
He totally earned it.
Yeah, it's no... Okay, so
2 saves. I will roll it for you. 2 dex saves.
And I automatically fail my dex saves, and my Maragon goes down. That's another kill for Mobile Oak out there. I'm gonna start tracking those. Wow, 2 failed dex saves.
Yep, let me see how much damage he takes. 30 and 20.
It's hard to pay attention and be dexterous right after you're summoned. I get it.
Okay, so he takes a total of 28 damage after his resistance. He's still up. A little beaten up, but he's still up.
Yeah, not bad.
And again, he's serving his purpose as meat shield.
And I'm giving that kill to Tessa. even though the damage wasn't not the Maragon going down. Seems fair.
Yeah, seems fair to me too. You CC'd someone into a line of fire, so technically it should go to you.
And it is
Whoever. Yeah.
Tessa's turn.
Okay. Will more fireballs fall in these patterns, or is that done now?
Oh shit. Yeah, fireballs. That's only oh, well, there's 4 people now. One, two, three. That's Phil. So the next fireball is targeted on Phil Spector.
Okay. Good to know.
I've never been this high level before. If I were to Dimension Door, and I have the extra attack ability, can I do both?
What action is Dimension Door?
It is an action. I assumed I wouldn't be able to.
No.
Extra attack,
because,
no.
Okay.
Yeah, because extra attack triggers when you take the attack action, which requires an action. So,
That is sort of how I assumed it would work, but just wanted to double check.
however,
I would-
you can pair that with Misty Step because that's a swift act, or that's a bonus action.
Well, I don't have that, so I will
Wow.
get-
Think he is some kind of elf?
I would expect a bard to have Misty Step anyways. I don't know if they get
Damn.
that.
This
I'm going to cast...
that discussion plays out in real time in the arena as well.
Actually, no, they don't get Misty Step. Wow. Okay.
I'm casting Ray of Sickness.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast it with a
Constitution
4th
save.
level spell slot.
I'm pretty good at Constitution.
You fail.
I do. And 2d8 poison.
It'll actually be 5 because I cast it at 4th level.
Your Ray of Sickness just sort of deflects off this thing's armor.
Ah! How dare you?
You stomp one very large steel reinforced shank boot, right?
Yeah. I can't even.
Phil Spector.
The shade of it all.
Right. Phil is going to mosey on over, float on over to this guy, and attempt to rip his soul out of his.
Like you do.
Like he does. 19?
19, I believe, is going to hit. Yep.
So 14 necrotic.
I mean, I know I always feel like I should be immune to things, but I feel like these guys should definitely be immune to necrotic. But they are not.
All right.
You sort of the thing that looks like armor is actually its flesh. It begins to shrivel as your specter lays its hands upon it.
Yeah. Roll me that con save.
Oh, con save. You betcha. Succeed.
Oh, it's good. It's good. And then he is going to just. I think he moved. He was the center, right? So it's 20, and then he's going to move. He's just going to move out of its range, not too far away, just here, and kind of wait. That's his turn. It can take an AO if it wants.
Oh, actually, you know, I should see if it is.
Oh, wait. No, it's incapacitated. It can't take AOs.
Yeah, but taking damage breaks the incapacitation. Let me look at that.
Sure,
real quick.
go ahead.
Let me see here. On a failed save, the creature becomes the spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage, or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor. So yeah, you take a whack at it, and it'll take a whack back as Phil Spector moves away. But it happens that when it's 10 feet away because it's got reach.
Oh, well, there you go. Solid,
Ooh.
solid what? 4 damage?
Yeah. This Maragon can die with its weird baby head held high. Just like that. A little smile on its weird baby
Just
head.
like that. Yep.
And then it's the Maragon's turn. Let's see here.
I like the 80s arcade beat 'em up music in the background. I feel like I should be killing
So it's not quite strip club. Yeah, I know. I need to find slightly better strip club music, but I'm working with free stuff here, so I would really love to.
I don't mind the music. I love my 80s arcade beat 'em ups.
I would love to have Genuine's Pony in the background.
Yeah.
Obviously, the best. Okay, so I'm going to take 2 slashes at Air Death with my halberd. Hey!
Hey, that hit.
Hey! Look at that. This guy's not so bad.
Whole 6 damage.
Woo! Suck it.
Second one misses.
Yeah, his baby face rounds a little bit when he misses with that second shot, sort of Teletubbies-y. All Bullets are dead. Air Death can wrap this up this round, probably.
He'll try.
I see Party
Doesn't have
Light Games
advantage
out
anymore,
there.
but
How's it
he has a
going?
decent hit. As a bonus action, which he did not, I don't think. Yeah, bonus action. He's gonna hex this guy for good measure, and if he survives, he's gonna have disadvantage on con checks. But was
That's it. 32. The first one did the trick. Splorch.
okay. Well, he kills him extra regard.
Like you do.
Yep. So once again, drawing from the sleeve, he is going to cut him in 3 and be done with it. He's gonna just move back here to avoid the fireball that.
Yep, that fireball hits and just blows everything in it to chunks. And Voivod is over here looking on in horror as the arena carp is badly charred and the tables are blown apart. Or the strip club, he's like, I didn't really think that combination through very well. The gnomes are going to be busy for a while with that shit. And they are currently streaming in the front door with new rolls of carpet to lay down. All right, let's talk about your winnings.
those poor tables.
Yeah.
He's siphoning some of the soul of this Maragon and heals up, basically.
Voivod shouts, someone think of the tables!
Alright.
And let's see, I need a MVC vote for that one. Your winnings are 1,300 gold pieces. And XP for that business. Would have been 2,900. No? That's not right. Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. 2,900. And NBC Air Death. NBC Fireballs from Mobile Oak. Ah, you redeemed Make Me Pretty. Okay, I'll work on that.
I don't know what it does.
Oh, that makes me put makeup on. I appreciate your willingness to throw stream points at things you don't know what they are, though. That's cool. I'm going to add...
That's how I live.
I'm going to let the audience pick monsters soon. Speaking of which, if the audience has good ideas for monsters for the next round, let me know. Are you two both still in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be good for one more round.
Cool. Let's see. New round starting. Anyone?
I think you forgot to put down our stuff. Either that or they didn't.
You mean the winnings?
Yeah.
The winning was... I wrote it down somewhere. I thought.
I don't think you posted it. It'd come up in chat.
It was
Sure
29, wasn't it?
1,200 gold pieces.
Oh. Whoops.
Okay.
Oh, 1,300 gold pieces even. Here, I'll write it down this time.
Oh, the XP 29?
XP was 29, yeah.
I messed up.
Not super critical right now. Tyler might be coming in. Drider. I like the
I
way you
haven't seen
think, guys
Tyler
of
in so
age.
long.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe so. Maybe not. There was typing, then there's no typing. Let's see. Did I give Airdeath his MVC? Not yet. Got that MVC. Let's see.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll note it.
I voted for you, but I still think support classes get the total shaft in these votes.
Well, it depends.
Voted
I
for,
know
but with
That's
shade.
so hard.
I know for a very good fact that a certain sorcerer did very well when it came to crowd control and AoE. He put marshals to shame, especially in a level 20 final fight where he set off multiple bags of beads of fireball and leveled the playing field. So, yeah. At the end of the day, casters still rule.
Mr. Soap has arrived.
Hello.
How you doing? You sound sleepy.
I'm doing well.
All right, so we're up to 6, and I got a request for Drider, which is great because I haven't run a Drider before, actually.
You gonna ride that pony?
Yeah. Ride my pony! Let's see.
How's everyone doing today?
Not too bad, you?
Good. It's snowing really good over here, which kind of sucks, but
Wow, snowing in March? Wow. First time I've heard that.
Do you get snow where you are, Dragon?
No, we don't.
Yeah, I didn't think so. A little too tropical. Have you seen it before?
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I was in the States.
Okay.
I remember.
Yeah, snow's weird.
Snow is something that I like to observe, but I hate to experience.
Yeah, snow in person kind of sucks, especially like at your house. It's very inconvenient.
At the house I'm moving out of, we would literally have snow for like 5.5 months.
yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, no thanks.
It starts in late October and it leaves oftentimes in early May.
Arena pulls up. We're doing some Driders, and I'll sneak in some other fun. What do you call those dumb elves who live in the Underdark? Son of a bitch. It shouldn't
Wow.
Drow?
be. Drow. There we go.
Racist much?
Fantasy racism is completely acceptable here in the Coliseum.
I agree.
Just not real racism. Or
But you will be hearing from Drizzt's lawyer.
yeah, Driss will probably sue, but he can go fuck himself because he's a stinky elf.
It's weird that there's a matriarchal society and yet Dungeons and Dragons made their only real hero a dude. Pretty lame.
Yeah, well, you know. Fair enough. All right, the arena poll is up. The conditions are... conditions. Deadly. And, Deadly is +2. Oh, and sad little girl Kahootek just in time for Tyler to come in. And let's see, how's that poll doing? I got a 2 and 2 for Water Arena and 5 for Mystery Entertainer for the Bathhouse.
Y'all know I love a bathhouse.
Man, can't get enough of that bathhouse. That's why there's a big thing of bushes in the bathhouse, because there's the exhibitionists and then the non-exhibitionists. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and I'm supposed to be making me pretty. I'm not honoring Mystery Entertainer stream points, so let's get pretty.
If I don't get the MVC for this alone, I just don't understand this game at all.
And I got new colors of makeup coming soon, so everything's a little delayed.
Did you get a palette?
No, I'm just picking as they come. I'm thinking over time I got some sponges, because rubbing it on my face like this sort of sucks.
Are you just rubbing it on with your hands?
Yeah.
Oh, I just switched over.
I don't know how to put on makeup.
It's fun because you look more like a Bushido than anything else.
There we go. And it's fun because then I get to go upstairs and frighten the children when I'm done. And I feel like I'm sending them a positive message about Daddy wearing makeup. So, you know.
Good. You're raising a good next generation.
Let's see here. Standard, bathhouse, or tied. How is that possible? That doesn't match the fucking votes at all. I must have forgotten to reset the poll like a dumbass. You guys are too interesting to talk to. It's your fault.
Is it because they didn't put a space in their vote?
Oh,
Maybe.
man. I'm almost out of this. Oh, yeah. That's what did it. You gotta have it's exclamation point voted space. And, oh, man, I'm almost out of white face paint makeup, man. Shit.
Did you get this at a clown supply store?
No, this is Manic Panic's Goth White.
So you must have worn this in high school at some point, then.
Absolutely not. I was not social enough to be a goth in high school. I was goth adjacent. I watched them and thought, man, that would be fun, but then I'd have to interact with those human beings, and that would be frightening. I don't like it. Let's see here. I was goth adjacent, gamer nerd adjacent, junkie adjacent.
And that was just one guy.
No, the junkies and the gamers didn't really cross over at my high school. And no, not the goths either, actually. In Tucson, Arizona, those were very separate groups. And I'm not done with the makeup yet, but let's keep things moving. So it was Water Arena. Boot, 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 boot. I don't know if spiders swim very well. We'll see how this goes. Oh, and I didn't put my water playset back together either after last game. Sloppy.
The spider half's just that spider that can walk on water.
Water strider, dryer, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Boot, boot, boot. All right. Put that playset back together. Bring you guys on over. You know where you go. I'll get some driders up in this piece in just a second.
I will point out that our streamer count went up by 2 when you started applying makeup.
Yes, I mean it's a definite draw.
At some point, we should get the ability to voluntarily have your cam on.
I don't understand.
It'd be fun to like have player cams, like teeny tiny ones somewhere as well.
Nah, I mean, you guys. I can display those, but most people don't share video, and I'm not keen to make that a requirement.
No, I don't think it should be a requirement either.
All right. Anyways, it's time for the strip club music to go away, but we do need our crowd noise. It just isn't Coliseum without the crowd noise. Have to refresh there because Roll20 doesn't want to let me drop tokens currently. Love you, Roll20. How big is a Drider? Okay. It's taking just a moment on the refresh. Let's see who I see out there. I see Party White Games. The crowd roars for more fireballs. They always do. They go, fireball, fireball, fireball. I see Boss BOS 15678. I'm not sure what that is. Yep, got Carl Demon Fireballs for us. Let's just see if Roll20 wants to let me drop a Drider. Come on, Roll20. Daddy needs his Driders. While I'm doing that, the other makeup I have here, you'll like this, is Bloody Mary Black Matte Eyeshadow. Again, applied lovingly by hand. I need more than that. And as I'm sure you can help Mystery Entertainer, I'm willing to take suggestions about how to be more pretty. There we go. Oh, I feel really good about the way the eyeshadow went. Except for I missed an eyebrow. I'm also really tempted to go out during the time of coronavirus with this on. I feel like it would send a good message. All right. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to get some traction on tokens.
Void, you look like I should be asking you if you found a tortoise lying on its back baking in the hot sun. What would you do?
I would leave it on its fucking back. Eat shit, tortoise. No fucking empathy.
You are the runneriest of the blades.
We got this, let's see what the CR is on this. 6 versus 6. Perfect. So I can throw one in because it's just the same thing. Oh, I don't want... There we go. Thank you. And is that the same? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right. And then I need a couple of those guys. Oh, yeah. My wife picked up this game off Kickstarter called Inhuman Conditions. And it's basically a game of the Voight comp test.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's
That
interesting.
sounds cool.
Yeah. And like if you correctly diagnose the other person human, everybody wins. If you kill them accidentally, you're bad. They have the opportunity to kill you based on what Drow Elite Warrior. What like character card basically they draw.
Okay.
And
What's it called?
Inhuman Conditions. I've only played it once. I'm not sure I can vouch for it as a good game just yet, but it is interesting. And it comes with a human stamp and a robot stamp for stamping the form. It's got that sort of bureaucratic papers, please thing going as well. Okay. I got my critters. I don't need to hide their initiatives from you. as they clatter out of the doorway and onto the platform. But I do need your initiatives.
When's this season planned to end?
Let's see. It would be in.
Are we going to like 15 or
20. We're going all the way up to 20.
holy crocono?
And then we'll do all the way up to 20, and then 1 or 2 days with epic boons.
Awesome.
It's nice. Get to see that full range. Okay, I got... Oh, and you can introduce Crackle to us.
Yeah, Crackle is a Kenku. He's 4'10". He's kind of scrangly. His feathers are kind of sticking up and fluffed. Really ruffled up and yeah, scrangly. Yeah, real word. I don't think it is. I don't think it really is. He introduces himself, but you know the way Crankus talk is they mimic things, and people just call him Crackle. But he says his name, and it's the sound of like arcing lightning, electricity.
Nice.
He's carrying a bow and wearing some leather armor. Has a nice quiver on his leg. When he enters the arena, he's like, I like the water. Speaking kind of like gruff with a human, like typical sailor accent. He's like, my captain said this is a good place for gold, but I can't seem to find him.
Nice. I like his hat. That's especially pleasing to me.
Yeah, it's hiding a bald spot.
All right, and let's see. Crackle is leading us off.
Since he's leading him off, he's gonna pull out his longbow, and he's gonna kind of step back, and he's like, I don't like the looks of all these. And he's gonna just take aim at this topmost strider.
This one?
Yeah.
All right.
And
That's a hit. Where's my Drider regular sheet? 12 damage. Okay. All right. So this Drow Elite Warrior hops over in the boat. And let's see. Nope, didn't pop his character sheet. That would help. Hand crossbow. Come on, buddy. Bring a real weapon. No offense to everybody
They don't
who
call him.
really loves hand crossbows in the arena, but still.
They don't call him elite for nothing.
Dancing lights.
Only the elite wield hand crossbow.
All right, and the second one hops in the boat, and they commence to rectify the issue that they're having vis-a-vis range. To right about there. Good news is Drider have real weapons. And 3 attacks, longsword or longbow. Okay, so this first Drider who got some business from Crackle. Was that it?
yeah.
Crackle. Got it. You gonna return the favor? Oh yeah, nice and easy. That was a 13 that I rolled privately, which probably didn't do the trick.
For AC? No.
Yeah, let's see if I can do better. Come on. How about a crit? Jesus. These are +6, man. These are fucking +6 rolls. There we go. 20.
Yeah, 20 is gonna hit.
So 18 total damage. And then, let's see. My other Drider is going to shuffle up. And I don't know if I have range on... Is that 150? His intelligence is not bad. It's going to take a shot at air death.
Okay.
Or 3, to be precise.
Miss.
Jesus.
Miss.
No, come on.
And miss. Air Death shows very beautiful display of slicing arrows out of the air.
Nice. Looking sharp. As it were. Void snaps his fingers, and the maelstrom in the center of the arena springs to life and begins sucking stuff in. All right. And it is Tessa's turn.
Okie dokie.
Oh, and I didn't do the lipstick.
I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on the Kenku and hop into the driver's seat on this boat. My Bardic Inspiration is a D8 now.
Nice.
Awesome.
And anyone who feels like going on a murder cruise with me is welcome to hop in the other seat of this boat.
My boat is my home.
Though upon boarding, you do have to ask the captain's permission. And that's my turn.
All right. Just one moment, and then it'll be Air Death's turn. There we go. And Mobile Oak's Fireball is down on the map. And Air Death.
Okay. He will consume a potion of speed as an action. As a move action, he will get on said boat. And as a bonus action, yep. He's going to hex this particular personage right here.
All right. Hex.
And give him this. Yep, give him disadvantage on con. Let's see. Do I want to do con? Yeah, sure, con checks. There you go. So, yep, that is his turn.
Con. All right. It's my Drider Spellcaster's turn. Do I got good spells? Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Okay. This Drider Spellcaster casts Freedom of Movement on this other spider. There we go. And it is Crackle's turn.
He's gonna kind of pull the arrow out of his leg and throw it into the water, and in the voice of a dwarven, he's gonna be like, "That's not very nice," and he's gonna shoot one more arrow, and then a different one, because I forgot I have extra attack as a level 5 fighter.
Nice. That hits. 12 damage.
I'm sorry, I'm just double checking the range. It doesn't. Okay, it must be normal. Alright, so we're just gonna shoot a piercing arrow. And just both of them in
All right.
line.
So they both take 12.
Yeah.
All right. And there you go. Both injured. A fishy hand reaches up out of the water and places a potion at your feet. Crackle.
Oh yeah, he picks it up and he goes to step back and just walks on the water. He's like, "I don't like these enemies approaching." And he's gonna just walk on water to over here on the side of the arena.
All right. And Drow Elite Warrior's turn. Oh shit, it's gonna be hard to pick them up without picking up the...
Oh, it's a dex save here. I misread something here. Oh yeah, I misread this thing. I think I was looking at my other one.
So wait, what do I need? Deck save?
Alright, I'm just gonna make another longbow shot at the front one real quick.
Oh, okay.
We'll do this later.
Sure. Hits.
So you can just take that 12, and the other one doesn't take 12.
Sure. Oh, so the first one, you're doing that to the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they are in range.
All right. So minus 12. All right. With that, the Drow Elite Warrior, they bump up. And let's see, did I get them in range yet?
Oh, I see what I did.
30. Okay, so they just need to bump over one more, and we're good. They bump the boat over to here, and then start popping shots with their hand crossbows. Let's see, I get 2 of those, so I'm going to give 2 to Air Death. And that was a private roll, but it was a 20, so it misses.
Yep.
And publicly this time. Yuck. Okay, and then the other one is going to give 2 to Tessa. It's Tessa's AC like?
It's 16, so 1 hit.
All right, and a second one. So 14 damage total to Tessa.
And I'm going to do a Constitution saving throw.
Twice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you succeeded on one, failed on the other, you're poisoned.
Okay. And how much was it damage-wise? 14, did somebody say?
14, correct. And then let me remind you of what the effects of poisoned are in 5e, because I also don't remember.
Thank you.
Poisoned. Disadvantage on attack roll and ability checks.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect, right?
Hey, Voiv,
Yes.
quick question.
Mm-hmm.
This water arena, is it out? Like, is it an out? Is it an out arena, or is it is it an outdoor arena or indoor?
It is outdoor, but it is not specifically daytime. So monsters who have disadvantage because of daylight sensitivity are not affected.
Well, that's good.
Very convenient for me, I know.
Well, convenient for my Spectre too.
So it works for everybody. So it's Drider turn. This first one's still pretty unhappy with our friend Crackle. So that's where its fire's going.
Yeah.
When do I get to place my fireball that I've redeemed?
That'll be once we hit initiative 20. So this one will go off, and then we'll place your fireball.
Yay!
Let's
Hoarding
see.
all of these points has been the best decision of my life.
Finally something pays off. Let's see here. Oh, shit. What was I doing? Driders. And 3 longbow attacks over to Crackle. Miss.
Yeah.
Miss.
Yeah.
Hit.
Yeah.
So 12. This this spider has difficult or freedom of movement on it, so I'm going to flavor that as though it's able to walk on water. So it scuttles off across the surface of the water over here. I think for 30. Yep. So it's going to scuttle to right about here. This one will step up and pop a couple shots at air death. Longbow.
Okay.
Not do anything. Miss. Disappoint me some more, spider. Voivod leans over to sad little girl and is like, "Who the fuck is this thing? Jesus Christ!"
Hey, not for nothing, Airdet's getting some good target practice, staying very sharp.
Slash. Yep. There's still 6 up in the arena. That fireball explodes. And 5 is the next target for Mystery Entertainer. 1, 2, 3, 5. I like that. That's helpful. So now you get to enjoy your fireball, Mystery. You know what, I'm going to say that a fireball splashing down in the arena would push everything away from it. So before I target you, let's bump everything back. This would have gotten bumped up 1. This would be bumped up. This would be bumped back.
So you get to target with the fireball?
Yes. Well, it targets at random. So you can...
I did this poorly.
What, that? Yeah.
Cool.
Now you know. But you still get a chance to move before it explodes. Speaking of which, Tessa, well, you can count on that air death dude to move the boat, but he's spooky.
Okay. Well, this turn has been like 10 sessions in the making.
Okay.
I cast Greater Restoration on myself to remove the effects of poison, but also I de-aged by 20 years.
Whoa. Big brain.
Suddenly, it's like you're there again for the audience. As an older woman, you were pretty much invisible, but now they're like, "Oh, who's that?"
Yeah, and as I do it, I spin and spin and spin, and the audience watches the years melt away.
Nice.
And then I row the boat.
Must be Fountain of Youth. Must be.
How far can I move the boat?
The boat is 40, and you should have control over it. Yeah, you do. So is this the first time that Tessa's gone pedaling with an oar in each hand, or?
She's always been into water sports.
Yeah, I figured. Air death.
Well, Airdeth was not expecting her to go in this direction, but He is going to take what he can get.
Erdith also didn't say
Let's
anything
see.
about it, but he's always such a pain when we drive.
That's fine. He's pretty fast right now, so he can zip. Can he get here?
Let's see. So water's difficult terrain, right?
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so what he's going to do is he is going to take the dash action with his haste action. So that will give him 35 more feet. So that's a total of 105, which should be enough to get him here
perfect.
in half. Yep. It's gonna basically run across the water. Once he's here, it's going to take his bonus action to hex this guy. And, well, no, he already hexed him. He's gonna curse him because, he's black. And, I mean, that's pretty much the reason. Because he's white and he's
Whoa.
no, I mean, it's true.
Sort of,
He's a half elf.
sort of purpley. Let's keep it fantasy as possible.
Sure, he's purple. There you go. He's purple. So he's white and he's purple, and he has a prejudice against purples.
He
So
does not like purple people.
Does not like purple. He's gonna attack him twice with his blade.
It's his privilege showing. That's gonna hit. And that's a lot of damage. That is also going to hit, I believe. And oh shoot, hold on. Yeah, just double checking there. Splurch. Blood in the water.
That's good. That's very good. He'll call his friend. So this guy's gonna have a bad day. His friend just got replaced with something a lot more sinister.
All right, anything else?
Let me see. Initiative. That's good. Nope. Move action, bonus action. That's his turn.
All right. And it is Phil Spector's turn.
Phil is going to move over. Give me just a second while I fill in his bars and whatnot. Fill in his bars. He's about to wrap. Alright. He's gonna float over. I guess as a bonus, not as a bonus action, as an immediate action, he will just move his curse to this guy, basically. But not his hex. And Spectre will get a turn to hit the.
Oof. Yeah, that's going to hit. Con save. These Drow Elite Warriors, I'm not sure that they've really earned this title. That should be 3 on top of that, so 17. But doesn't matter either way.
Oh, that's good.
Still takes the 11 necrotic.
Yep, still takes the 11 necrotic. The damage is you take it. It's if you reduce your total HP by that damage. That's what you have to roll the con save for.
Yeah.
Yep, that is Phil's turn.
Let's see, Drider Spellcaster. I only had 1 freedom of movement to burn. That's a bummer. It is going to cast Sanctuary on the other spider. Give it a little heart. It's going to back up a little bit. And that is Drider Spellcaster turn. Crackle.
After getting shot with a couple of arrows from this Drider, Kirk's gonna pull it out and throw it in the water again, looking around to see if another potion pops up. And after it doesn't, after a second, he's gonna drink the one that he got a minute ago. Oops. Okay, 9. And using the power of his ring of water walking, he's gonna kind of walk out of this light along the wall. He's like, I don't want to be in the light.
All right.
And he's gonna get up under, like, kind of behind the boat, not on the boat. And we'll end the turn there.
All right. Drider turn. Seeing their companion get dropped, that's going to change the focus of their attacks a little bit. This is a, crack unit of Driders, right? Or Drow. Let's see here. So 3 longbow shots over to Air Death.
Okay.
They're all going to miss like they do. Fuck. Come on. Can I get 1? 1 out of 6? Seems like fair thing, dice. Fuck you, dice. Well, that turn didn't feel very good. Drow Elite Warrior is going to disengage and leap into the water.
Aw.
And unfortunately, he can't dash, so he's not going to get far enough away from your Spectre to do him any fucking good.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes.
The fire...
While Air Death cannot swim, his Spectre can fly.
Yep. So the fireball blast goes off. It rocks the boats over here into this. Drider gets pushed back a little bit. Everybody gets bumped. And it is... Let's see... Tessa's turn.
Okie dokie. I am going to cast Hypnotic Pattern on that raft.
Of course you are. So wisdom saves all around.
Yeah, 17.
Ooh, come on. So that's Madrider. It fails. And Drider Spellcaster. Slightly more wisdomy. But not enough.
Sweet. Stay asleep. I hope they get pulled into the whirlpool.
And both of them stunned. All right. Tessa's done. Air Death.
Air Death is going to hop on to this boat, and he's going to row it to this drow.
The drow is just like really thinking about the air of its decision here.
Sorry, I wasn't quite done. All I wanted to do at the end was just cast Bardic Inspiration on him, so
okay.
he's got a D8 if he wants it.
Sorry about that. D8 for Air Death. Or my drow. Which one?
Okay, we'll go with Air Death today.
Okay. Alright, so yep, he rows up to this guy. I think there is fine, yeah. And he will, well actually no, he needs to... Yeah, no, it doesn't matter actually, he can fly. So he's just gonna row up to this guy and as a bonus action he's gonna hex him and give him disadvantage with con checks. And then he is going to attack him a few times. He was already cursed, so I think I got the double whammy.
That hits. And 37. Ooh. And yeah. You slice them up in the water.
That is great. Cool. So he is going to immediately move the curse to this particular Drider over here. And he already used his bonus action, so that will be his turn. However, he'll continue rowing the boat, and he'll get nice up to this guy here, because he has the movement too. He's already swift rower, and that's his turn.
Nice. All right, Spectre.
Spectre's gonna float up and attack this Drider.
Ooh. Yeah. On save.
Say,
Pretty good at those. Yep. So 20 damage.
yeah, I mean that's fine. Yep.
Still a lot of fucking
so-
damage from a thing you summoned.
Wait,
Jeez.
20 damage? No, that's 8 necrotic. It's written right there.
Oh, it's an attack.
Have you been taking damage from the one that
No.
clearly says attack?
No, just that time. I was distracted. Let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. Trying to tweet at the same time. Never pays off.
Don't tweet in GM.
Don't tweet in GM. So, Drider, spellcaster, can't do shit. Crackle.
Crackle's gonna make his way closer. So
Between
30. And then he's gonna unleash a couple of shots at that same Drider.
all right, hits and hits. 123. 24 damage total. Oh, and this one's the one that you've hit previously.
Okay.
So you want this one, or the
No,
one?
I'm gonna keep shooting the same one that I
okay.
shot.
Cool, cool.
Because it shot me back like right away. So.
Yeah, sort of having an archer duel.
Yeah.
24, 26. Yeah, still alive.
And then yeah, it's a bonus action.
Really
yeah,
need him not to die right now. All right. Second wind. A little bit of health.
It should be +9 because you're level 9. Or no.
Not a level 9 fighter though.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No, not right now.
All right. My Drider is going to scuttle away. No opportunity attacks because of freedom of movement. And
Wait, is that what freedom of movement does?
gives you no opportunities, and I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure. Opportunities and negates difficult terrain.
Wait. You touch a willing creature if the duration is unaffected by difficult terrain. Spells and other magical effects can neither reduce the target's speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed or restrained. You can also spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints. Yeah. A grapple, being underwater, blah, blah, blah. Says nothing about opportunity.
Son of a bitch. Well, it's still going to step away and hope that it doesn't die.
Okay. Well,
Because otherwise its friends are going to get rolled.
Yeah. Well, it's fine. Let me see. All right. This guy was only cursed, so he's going to take a little bit of damage. Well, he's actually going to take some bits of damage. So first damage he takes is from the Cloak of Flies. And then the second damage is... He started his turn, and then he's going to take the...
Yeah, of course. Of fucking course. Down. The enchantment on it breaks as you hack it to bits and it slumps into the water.
Cool. He's just way too fast for anyone right now. He just sees things coming from a mile away. He'll move the curse over to this guy.
You and
Who's going to be his next?
Charlotte
Phil?
are making a real strong argument for me bumping the difficulty up to 3 times deadly before we hit level 10.
Oh, that's really just up to you, honestly. Yep. So yeah. This guy made a wrong move. Honestly, should have just tried to hit him.
He wouldn't have hit you, so it wouldn't have made any difference. I should have disengaged, but I needed the movement or the action to shake away my friends. So
yeah, that's fine.
All my options were shit. Other Drider is paralyzed. Drow Elite Warriors are bobbing chunks in the water. And sad little girl Kahutak runs back into, as the crowd is chanting, "Fireball! Fireball!" Sad little girl Kahutak runs into the little, there's like a little alcove back here, a little kind of suite where they can hang out in between matches out of the sun, eat some shrimp cocktails, right? She runs back in, she rolls out a cannon. And she says, check this out. Actually, there aren't 6 in the arena anymore. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there are still 6 in the arena. So 1, 2, 3, 4. She she aims the mouth of the cannon down towards Air Death in his boat. This will be good. This is gonna be great. Draw shape. There we go. Need to just keep these fireball rings handy. It's a shame I can't like save them. I don't think I can. There we go. And object and token. Nope, that's not it. That's it. Likewise, everything swirls down the drain a little bit. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. And it is Tessa's turn.
Okie doke. Let's try this. So they're both still asleep on this and everything else is dead, right?
Yeah, they are both still undamaged, so they remain enthralled by your dazzling pattern.
I am going to rapier this one. That ain't gonna do it.
No.
I'm gonna extra attack. There we go.
That's more like it.
And I get a blade flourish.
I'm biting my tongue on rapier jokes because that's not the type of thing we do in the arena. Bite, 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 bite. Where's the damage, though?
I will roll it.
Roll it. There we go. So a total
Keep in
of
mind,
26.
you also double your blade flourish damage.
Nice.
So roll it again.
So that's another D8.
Yeah, just roll the blade flourish again.
I think it's an unmodified roll, right? Yeah. So another 3 damage. Very nice. You find a gap between the plates of this thing's carapace and slide it neatly into its guts. Anything else from Tessa?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We forgive you.
Thank you. I can push the target 5 feet away from me using my mobile flourish. plus a number of feet equal to the number I rolled on the dice. So I can move him 10 feet away from me.
Mhm.
So I'm going to push him to the other side of the raft using Mobile Flourish as my blade flourish. And then I should be able to row the rest of my movement away, right?
Yep. You didn't need to do that. He was already close enough that Airdeath was going to pounce on him and murder him next turn.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to take an opportunity attack or anything. And shoving him around felt good, so
Yeah.
that is all.
Sigh. Airdeath.
Okay, he's gonna roll up to here, and he had cursed this one earlier. He is going to hex this one. And I believe this one is still conked out, so he gets advantage.
Yep. Advantage plus enhanced crit range. Doesn't quite get you there, though. Still hurts a lot. So minus 39. And then minus 35. And then minus 42. Oh boy. Well, it survives that. It's missing quite a few legs, though.
That's good. So he gave a disadvantage on con for a good, and that would be his turn.
All right. Spectre.
Phil is going to move up and just float on over here and hit this boy. I think that misses.
Yeah. Not hitting a Drider with
Alright.
that.
Alright, cool. That is Phil's turn.
Actually, let me just make sure the Drider Spellcaster doesn't have lower... Nope, Drider Spellcaster has the same AC.
They should. They're not wearing. They're not wearing armor. They have just natural armor,
Yeah, the picture...
which is very good.
The picture shows scale.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like they shouldn't be wearing armor. As in like. I think that's just natural. It's natural. It should be written in the stat block. It's natural armor.
It does call it natural, despite the fact that they drew them with what definitely appears not to be natural armor. But I guess maybe they just grew it that way.
Yeah, technically, to be perfectly honest, the tokens on 5e tools, I don't think they're exactly book accurate. They were made or drawn by people afterwards. From the monster manual, so yeah.
So I wonder if my Drider Spellcaster can do anything before he dies. Spellcasting and spellcasting. Sure would like to be able to teleport or some fuck. Nope. Bane's not gonna do anything good for me. We'll take a shot with Hold Person. Maybe we'll get lucky. On Airdeath.
Alright. That is a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Spell save is DC 14.
I'm going to use an inspiration to re-roll that.
You gotta do inspiration before you roll, not after.
Really? I thought it was all any time.
Inspiration 5e. Let's see here. Using inspiration. There we go. Saving throw or ability check, spending inspiration gives you advantage on that roll. You know, the rules are a little unclear. If you have inspiration, you can expend it when you make an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. I would interpret that to mean before.
Okay, so I fail.
Arena rules.
I'm
Inspiration before.
paralyzed.
Because I pass it out like candy.
Fair enough.
And Drider spellcaster. Let's see. I do not have freedom of movement, so I am slow as shit. I've used my action. Let's see. Phil can move faster than I can. There's not a lot I can do here.
Yeah, Phil can.
Phil will probably kill me if I give him the opportunity. I'll live another 6 seconds.
Well, yeah.
Crackle.
Which one was speaking in arcane?
This is the caster over here.
Okay. Yeah. You shoot the mage.
Shoot the mage every time. Hit and a miss. But you're probably going to be just fine with that one hit. And you are. What's that arrow do to that weird thing?
After hearing it speak arcane words, Crackle knows one of the best ways is to get it in the mouth. So he's gonna shoot and just kind of shoot an arrow straight through its throat, so it can't talk anymore, and I guess blood sputters out and then bleeds to death.
Like, yeah, I know a good way to stop a thing from casting. You shoot it in the throat. Oh, that's also a good way to kill it. Fuck yeah.
Hey, guess what? Whole person is concentration.
Yep, so you're free.
And we're gonna action surge, and we're gonna shoot the other one as well.
Fair enough. Not a hit.
Do I get 2 attacks still with
You
action
can roll.
attack?
Yeah, you can roll twice.
Right, yeah. There you go. And 11 damage still up. Anything else from Crackle?
Yeah, he's just gonna kind of reposition. Just kind of running along the water, under the balcony here. Getting closer, and yeah, that's gonna be it.
All right. This Drider sees Air Death come back out of his stupor and issues
Yeah,
a
he's
few
also going to take some damage.
choice curses in Undercommon.
So, yeah, he's going to take this much damage.
Yep. Takes 10. Cusses a bit more and starts swinging his longsword.
What does he cuss at Elfish? Or is he...
Undercommon this time.
Aw.
Miss. Come on, give me 1.
So he's basically speaking the Drow's version of the ghetto,
Yep.
which just upsets Airdeath even more. He's like, "Are you speaking ghetto to me? Like, what the fuck?"
He's got his drow scent on. Yep.
Yeah. Well, that last one hits though. Doesn't crit, but does some damage.
So 18.
17.
And that drow can die.
Oh right, sorry. Yeah, at 18. Yep.
That drow can die with her head held high. Or a Drider. She at least took a chunk out of you before she went. Drow elite warriors continue to bloody the water. The cannonball hits behind you and sort of augments the push of things. Oh, not quite, Tessa. Not quite, but close. You're pushed back. This is all pushed away. Sploosh. And now it's Tessa's turn as the cannonball erupts in the water. Little girl giggles. Nope. Also nope.
Okay then. Yeah. Do you still have your bardic inspiration?
Oh, I forgot.
Okay, use it. I'm gonna run away now. No, I'm going to stay right where I am and hope for the best.
Much safer there, trust me.
Yep.
It's all be over soon. Air death.
Okay, give me just a second. I want to check something.
I just had such a good rapier round. I had to try again.
Yeah.
All right. So, quick thing. This guy, please give him back 6 health because he was not cursed. Who was cursed was this person, and they died before Air Death took damage. So he doesn't get to heal from that kill, which is fine.
I've refunded his 6 points of HPs.
Yep, that's fine. So yeah, you can only do that once per short rest, so that's fine. What he's gonna do is he's gonna roll Constitution saving throw to see if he's still holding that hex, and that he is. And on his turn, he is going to simply hex him and give him disadvantage with con checks and go to
So 32, 28, 32, 28 splorch. What's that look like?
So yeah, this guy speaks ghetto to him. He is very much offended, and so you said 2 hits, does it?
Nope, the third took all 3.
Took all 3. Okay, it's a big spider. So first sweeps the legs, cuts them clean off. Second, cuts that big ass off, and once he's down to his level, he spins around and lops that head right.
That ass, though.
That ass though sends the head flying right up to this banister if he possibly can.
Nice, yeah. It actually lands in the mouth of sad little girl's cannon. She kicks the back of the cannon down and fires off again. And augmented with magic, we get the red rain, just bathes the arena in blood.
Nice. Air Death rejoices in this. He approves of this.
Right.
Red rain.
Let's talk about loot. 1,200 gold pieces.
What? This isn't enough for a new boat.
All right. And I need an MVC vote. And were we earning experience? That would have been 1050 divided by 3. And 500, rather. Oh. Man, I should have been able to do that math in my head. All right, and we're almost at the top of the hour. I'm going to wrap up.
Yeah.
But thanks everybody for coming out to play. Thanks everybody who's out there watching.
Thank you for running.
Let's see here. I got a vote for Air Death. I got a vote for Mystery. And I'm not sure what that means about MVC Tessa for sleeping in. Okay, so I got 2 for Tessa. It's your MVC Tessa. Yeah, between you paralyzing everyone and Air Death blendering everybody, I think we're going up to 3 times deadly tonight. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Maybe the dividing line is 8.
I'll be honest, I forgot that Greater Restoration was going to heal the aging. I just took the spell anyways, and then when it happened, I was just like, okay, this was all supposed to happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was surely meant to be. Timora or somebody wanted it. All right, I'm going to find us a place to raid over to, and we'll talk to whoever's around tonight and everybody else later.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be back later, and I might get Shane
the
on
first
too.
one.
Let's see here.
Let's see it.
Bye all.
Bye.
All right, Liv, take care. I'll see you later for the other session.
Yep. Stay sane indoors. Shoot, where'd I do it?
You can feel its grip tighten, whispering those voices towards you, hello readers, and all of these eyes sort of suddenly snap, open wide, and they look to you. You hear that voice in your head again, that run.
So, I think what Dabo's going to do is step in front of Johnny, because I think even the things happen to Odessa, I know Spurs is getting it. Dabo remembers Rajani saying she's going through some weird things too, and now she's holding the hands and talking to something. So I think my attention would really stand on her when I'm looking back, but I don't want to lose. Like, apparently I feel like all of a sudden Rajani and I are now a team, where she goes on the. Once I hear that skittering, I have a bottle of whiskey on me, so I'm effectively gonna just start smashing it and just like pour it on the ground where the corridor is. And we gotta go. And I'm gonna light it on fire and try to create, whatever gets on. It doesn't matter. We're catacombs are to a hidden passage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so my intent is to burn this and cause something to either collapse or fall apart or make some sort of barrier that buys us some time to get back to the other direction.
Could you roll a wreck for me, please, as you're trying to destroy the pathway around you? And this is a risky situation.
What do I do? What's a wreck? There's no dots.
Yeah, if you have no dots, you
It's bonus dice here. I can stress myself.
Stress. You take stress.
2 stress.
Alright, so I'll do that. And so what does that give me? What do I put in the box? It's risky.
Oh, sorry, can I aid?
Yes, you can. Where how would you aid?
How would I have...
Storyteller's sake.
Yeah.